Hi there. In this particular module, we'll quickly look at the Canva interface, but before then, we'll look at how to get started with Canva by signing up with Canva. Okay, so I'll head over to my browser and go ahead to canva.com. I'm using Chrome browser here. So I'll head over to canva.com, and once you go over to canva.com, this is the screen you first see where you will be asked to either log in or sign up. So since you are a first time user, if you've never used Canva before, of course you go ahead and log in and sign up rather. But if you have used it before, you can go ahead and log in. On a sincere note, I always recommend, if working with Canva, to make it much more easier for you to work with the desktop app or the web browser. I prefer using the web browser over the desktop app on my system. But if I'm using my phone, I prefer the mobile app, that's the Android app or iOS app, compared to the web version on phone. But on a general note, the best is still working on your system, because it gives you wide screen for you to be able to make use of and then have a better view of whatever you are designing, rather than always zooming in and zooming out on your phone. So yeah, I'll just go ahead to sign up, assuming that you want to sign up for the very first time. Once you go over to sign up, it will give you several options to sign up with Google, to give you the option to continue with Facebook, to give you the option to continue with email or choose another way. I always recommend you just go ahead to sign up with Google. So if you click on sign up with Google, it will try and link you to whatever Google account you are signed into from your browser. If you are not signed into any Google account, it will definitely tell you to sign into your Google account. Of course, that's using your Gmail and whatever password your Gmail has. So you can go ahead. But for mine, the browser I'm using here is actually signing to my profile. That's why you can see it here. So I'm not going to sign up. It's not even giving me the option to sign up. It's giving me the option to sign in, since I'm already signed up with this very particular account. So I'll just go ahead and sign in. Okay, so here we are, the Canva homepage. From the Canva homepage here, we have the top bar, which consists of the Canva logo, where you can always take you back to this homepage. Then beside that, we have this hide menu icon, which when you click on it, it hides all of this sidebar along this place. So if I click on this now, it hides the sidebar and then it maximizes my view here. So I'll click on it to turn it on. Then at the top of the top bar, we have the design spotlight, similar to what we have on the mobile phone as well, where you can easily create any form of design you want to create: logo, flyer, banner, presentation, whiteboard, PDF editor, graphs and infographics and the likes like that. So you can create all of those. Then from the business part of it, that's where you can collaborate, plan and schedule, manage your business assets, build your brand, and several other things you can do with the business part. Then the education part, where teachers and students can actually collaborate, and you can integrate your Canva with several LMS platforms, that's learning management systems. Then the next one is the pricing and plans and pricing, where you can see the various features of the free accounts, the pro accounts, and making use of themes. So for the pro account, there's a certain amount that Canva will charge you on a monthly basis for a pro account, depending on the number of people you have in your team. So that's for that. And then the last part of it here is the learn. That's more like Canva blog, where you can have access to various content, various help sections made by Canva, content written by Canva on that, and you can take a kind of mini course that you can take to help you portray your knowledge in the use of Canva. I strongly recommend this for anyone along the way as you go on with your skills in Canva. You can go ahead and play around this and see some of them that will be helpful. If at any time you're having issues, you can always refer to any of them. Then the next option here is for you to download the app. That's the desktop app. So you can go ahead and download the desktop app. Then beside that, you have your account settings, where you can do all forms of settings related to your account. There you can set your login and security, email preferences and the like. You can also change your class details. You can add people if you have a team that you want to work together with, you can add people to your team. The various groups within your team, you can create several groups as well. Then the billings and plans, your subscription, if you're on a monthly subscription or not. Then the LMS integration, we talked about LMS for education earlier, that's the learning management systems. Then various apps that can be integrated along with your Canva, purchase history and domains. And at the same time, you have the manage teams, where you can manage the various teams that you have assigned to a particular account. So for me to go back now from the settings, all I have to do is hit the Canva icon here to go back to Canva homepage. So once I hit that, it takes me back to Canva homepage. Now, aside from the settings at the top right, we have the notifications. Then you can go ahead and create a design. So once you hit this, it will give you several options for creating a design. So if you want, it's suggesting whiteboard, educational poster, Instagram post, and so on like that. But if you scroll down, you see several other options. And then moving down, you can decide to work with a custom size. So if in instances whereby I want to create a design, and the design I want to create it, I don't actually have any particular size I can use as a reference here. You can go ahead and put in a custom size. I cited an example in the video for the mobile app that I wanted to design a banner, a watchword banner for 2023 for a church. So I just have to consider the dimensions my client is giving me, and based on that particular dimensions, I went straight ahead to Canva and create a custom size based on that. So I had to enter the width and then the height of the intended design, and then go ahead to work on the design. So beside that, we have the edit photo, where you can directly edit photo in Canva, remove background if you have pro account, and do some other things, add some filter and effect to your picture and the like. Then you can also import files. So you can import files from cloud or from your device to use in Canva and then modify it. So that's on that. So I wouldn't go to this yet. I'll just click outside of that. Aside from creating a design, we also have your profile icon here, where you can do some kind of quick settings, like your account setting. You can switch between your team. So this is one team here, this and that team. So I can switch between any of those teams and make use of it. So I'll go outside and click on this. Okay. So from the sidebar here, the side menu here, we have the home. This is where we are now, where I can search content on Canva. So I can decide to search content here. So if I want to create a design, all I have to do is go ahead and search for whatever content I want to create. So if I want to search work on anything like birthday, for instance, I'll go ahead and type birthday. So this birthday. So it's asking me, do I want to search templates on Canva, or I want to search things related to this keyword birthday on my project, the project I've worked on. So I can go ahead and choose whichever of them. So I'll close this. Come over to this later on. So aside from the home, we also have the templates, where it will load all of the tons of template Canva has in stock. So for this now, if I hit templates, you can choose from different categories of templates that are available in Canva. Okay, so this is from the template. If I want business related template, I can click on that and then see the various categories under that: presentation, whiteboard, prototype, mind map, and the likes. Social media related templates for Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, LinkedIn, and the likes like that, video, and so on. So you can get any of your templates from this as well, and you can just go straight away to the top here and just insert a particular keyword to search for a template. So at this point now, I can either go to home here or click on the Canva logo here to return back to the Canva home page. Okay. Aside from that, we have the projects, where I'll see a list of several projects I've worked on. So if I go ahead and click project, I can see that. Or better still, if you don't want to do that, if you scroll down from your main menu here, you see the options. So you see what Canva is suggesting to you that peradventure you want to create any of these. You can go ahead. Then we have other options in which Canva will give you your recent design. That is recent designs for you to work on. So you can view them there as well. Now, aside from that, towards the side, you have your classwork. Maybe you have created several classes on your team. Then beside that, you have the brand part of it. This is very, very important, because in some instances, you have several organizations you work with. So you want to have all of the things that serves as their brand identity, like their logo, like their color profiles, that is the various colors that is used in identifying such organization. So if you head on to the brand, that's where you see your brand kit, various logos that I have here now, probably for most clients that I work with often. So it's also advisable, if there are some clients that you work with or there are some logos that you use often, you can just go ahead and bring in all of those into your brand kit for your logo. So beside that, we have the content planner, whereby you can plan for your content. Then you can discover several apps in Canva, integrations with Canva, then smart mockups as well. Then you can decide to invite a member to your team. So you can invite a member to your team. And your trash. Your trash is more like your recycle bin that it's on your system. So whatever you delete, whatever project or file you delete, it doesn't leave Canva immediately. It remains in your trash until you clear this trash. Once you clear the trash, it leaves permanently. Then you can also access the help center for Canva here. So once you come to this floating icon here, you can click on it to access the help center for Canva. The Canva interface, homepage interface. Let's look at the interface for the design. That is, by the time we want to start designing, how does it look like? So we'll just go ahead and create a design. I wouldn't use any of these templates. We'll still talk at length about template, on whether to use template or not. So I'm going to stop here. It seems so lengthy, but I just need to do all of the necessary explanations. Thank you, and see you later.